Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Now, normally when I do an unboxing, I do it straight from the door, but this box was just so big and I spent so much time trying to get into it, I thought I would just show it like this, a bit easier. As you can see, it comes in an absolutely amazing box. This thing is super hardcore. Now, as you can see, this is actually a picture of the watch. It's from a company from Denmark and it's called the actual company is called R.O.C.K watches, which basically stands for Recovery, Recycle, Reclaim. The model of this watch is called their R&R Rockfighter. And just I'm just amazed. Check this box out. It's actually metal and it's got this amazing buckle down here. Now if we open it up, we've got the paperwork in here, which is rather cool. So you've got all this paperwork. This is actually in for long-term review, so it'll be with us for a bit. So I dare say we might put up against some other watches and stuff. We've got a spare strap in there, and this is the actual watch. Check this out. This, I know people who buy these kind of watch, travel cases, because they want them. These, it just comes with the watch. I think it's absolutely superb. Now, let's get all this out of the way, because it is a rather large box, as I've said. Okay, let's try and get this without knocking the camera. Okay, let's put that behind me. So here we go. This, as I say, is just simply a quick look at the watch. And it's funky. Let's face it, this is a bit different from the norm I normally go for. Now, when I spoke to this company, they were really nice and friendly. No problems at all. Very, very approachable. Really nice people to deal with. Let's just move the hands out of the way of the logo there. Now, you might notice this has got a rather distinctive kind of look to it. Now, the reason for that is it's actually the design cues for it are based on a 2003 Land Rover. This Land Rover, and even parts are made from it. And I just think it's a real kind of interesting kind of idea to do this. They also do it on some Porsche models, and I think a P51 Mustang and things like that also. Now, you might be thinking, you've lost your mind. What has that got to do with a Land Rover? Well, if you were to look down onto a Land Rover bonnet, you always have like the spare, the old-fashioned ones especially, used to have a spare wheel on the bonnet. And this is, the bezel is trying to simulate that. And even when you look at the dial, you can see the checker plate, which is this piece actually carrying the hour markers, and that's what they use on the sides of the bonnet for you to stand on to. And I think that's rather cool. Even when you look from here, it's got the Land Rover kind of grille going on, and on the back the actual wheel, and I think it's just so cool. Now, there's two different straps. This one, I put the rubber one on because I quite like it, and I like the way that they've even put a scale on the back, and I just think it's kind of quite interesting how they've done this. It is actually a full Swiss movement in this, and I do think this is rather cool. It's also a limited edition watch. I think there's 453 pieces, so it's a little bit different, unusual. So as I say, this is only just a quick look-see kind of at the watch. I'm going to wear this for a few weeks at least, and kind of before I do a full-on review on it, and I might compare it to some other similar price watches. I believe this goes for around about I think it's £800, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check on that, but I'll probably do a comparison test with some of the watches, and we'll put this on the time grapher and see how it goes. Let's place it on my wrist and see how it's going. Quick wrist check. I'm wearing my trusty old Zim 103 reverse panda. Bob is... What's happened to Bob? Bob isn't wearing a watch, so we'll have to sort that out. Let's take this off. Now, my wrist size is 7¼ inches. I'll quickly put this on and we can see how it looks. But so far, I must admit, I'm quite impressed, especially with all that, the box and everything for it. It is quite interesting. I might try this. I like it on the black strap, I must admit, but I might also try it on something like that. So I'll have a look, but that's just a quick idea how it looks at first. So it's just a weird and funky watch, and I kind of like that, because I've said before, you know, you get companies making watches all the time, but is it different from the norm? Because it's so easy these days to have watches which all look the same. And I do think this one definitely looks a little bit weird and funky. May not be to everyone's taste, but I think it is kind of quite interesting and cool. And I say I like things which are a little bit different. Anyway, I'll leave you to it, and I say I'll get a review out on this one in the next few weeks, and we'll go from there. Okay then, guys, got to say again a big thank you to Rec Watches for sending this watch out for review. So we'll see how we get on with it. Okay, all the best, and I'll see you at the next review. Stay safe out there, guys. Bye.